With its origins in 1975 as part of British Leyland, British Motor Heritage, now more generally known as BMH or Heritage, licenses a number of iconic motoring marques including Austin, Austin Healey, Morris, MG and Rover. Marques which are at the heart of current day parts production at Heritage. Marques that are also featured by makers of models and other consumer products. British Motor Heritage was originally established under the name of Leyland Historic Vehicles. It looked after a collection of classic cars, mainly examples of those that had been produced by companies that made up the British Motor Corporation. The collection grew to become the Heritage Motor Centre at Gaydon, now under different ownership and known as the British Motor Museum. In 1983, Heritage established a production facility at Farringdon in Oxfordshire to manufacture replacement body parts, initially for the MGB, MG Midget and Triumph sports cars that had gone out of production earlier by 1980. The original sheet metal press dies and the all-important assembly jigs were recovered from various locations around the country. They were refurbished, and by 1988 it was possible to restart manufacturing complete replacement body shells. The first production shell was used to restore an MGB known as Taxi, which is now on display in the British Motor Museum. In the early 90s, production was concentrated on the MGR V8 body shells for the parent company, which was then known as the Rover Group. This muscle version of the MGB was sold mainly in Japan, but many surviving examples have now come back to the UK and are very much a collector's car. In 1996, Heritage moved its production facility to a model factory at Witney in Oxfordshire, and in 2001 it became a private company, after having been owned for a period by BMW. It took over the tooling for the Classic Mini, a motor car that had ended production the previous year. Production of mini body shells was established alongside those of the MGB and MG Midget. All three remain core to the business today. While production continues to expand with the addition of prestige products like E-Type bonnets manufactured for Jaguar Land Rover and the acquisition of Tex Automotive, manufacturer of mirrors and wipers, Heritage has now established the web store Motoring Classics. As well as those Tex products, Motoring Classics promotes high quality, mainly British produced motoring accessories and clothing for supply direct to the enthusiast. You can follow the progress of all of Heritage's activities in our quarterly magazine Motoring Classics. It's distributed as printed copy with Motorsport, Classic and Sports Car and Octane magazines, and available free on iPad and PC. In it you will find many interesting articles about motoring and the occasional delve into other forms of transport.